welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video we are going to continue building the steering which I left over in the last part. But this thing worked perfectly. It was amazing. So now I need to assemble the steering over here and the counter shaft. We'll see if I can make the counter shaft in this video. The gears, the ratios. So this is the sprocket I'm going to install on the counter shaft. This is 44 thick sprocket. This I took from the bike. So according to my calculation, what I did for the counter shaft is maybe around 5 to 1, like this. It is something, I don't know exactly. So when the counter shaft is ready, that time I'll install all the things and we'll see what we can do. So for now I'm leaving this aside. So I'm going to start up with the engine mount because today I wanted to give the counter shaft. So I'm going to mount the engine first so that I can calculate like how much the shaft and everything, how everything is going, and even the rear sprocket over there, so that everything for this both the engine sprocket and this the axle sprocket, so both will be mounted so that I can calculate the axle, like how much distance I need, how much weight and how much everything. So this whole thing needs to be calculated afterwards. So first of all the engine. So let's just mount the engine up and see what else. Alright guys, finally the steering turned out great. There are a bunch of stuff going over here, so I'll see that later on. For now, this is the thing. This is the bearing which I'm going to use for the upper part of the steering rod to mount over here. But the bearing size, I checked in the market, it was not available in 27 mm because the pipe I'm having is 27 mm and the bearing was available in the market was 30 mm and 25 mm. So 27 mm it was not available over here. So what I think, I was having the 30 mm bearing, old 30 mm old bearing with me. So what I just did is I've cutted a pipe. It was 1.5 mm thickness. So just split it into half and put it inside the bearing and the pipe. So now this thing is like what we say, it's pretty hard. It cannot just go up and down easily because this thing is like, I just pressed it inside, so it's not going to go out easily. So now it's time for me to just take this backing and the bearing and apply it over here so that I could just remount the steering. So this is the spacer I'm going to use in the bearing, 30 mm bearing, and the pipe is 27 mm. So let's just put this inside. So I got the bearing inside and the spacer inside. I was not going to use this bearing over here. I was thinking to use this bush over here so I could mount it easily and it will be easy for me to remove. But the main reason is that this is very small enough. I cannot just drill a hole and put the pipe inside. So you can see there is no space at all for drilling a hole and making this wide enough. So I need to go with the bearing. So let's just go over there and see this thing, how it's going to be, and the place where exactly the bearing is going to come. Finally guys, look what showed up, the counter shaft for which I was waiting for this 2 weeks. So finally got it ready. I didn't make it. I went to the nail shop and they made it for me, but they took forever to make this. Finally I got it done. So now it's time for me to assemble this on, but unfortunately I cannot do on this part. The main reason is that I'm not well right now, so that's what I cannot just go ahead and assemble this up. But the thing is that I got it, finally I got it, the counter shaft, and this is the reverse kit. So for this there was an issue, and this is the sprocket which came out from the bike. So I'm going to use the same sprocket over here, and the reduction will be, so from 14 teeth it's going to come to 44 teeth, and from 14 this over here is 16 teeth and it's going to go to 39 teeth. I don't know exactly how much gear ratios I'm getting, but I'll check that out once I got this assembled up and the chain, so I can check the gear ratio and what's the ratio of the engine and the tire. So that I will see you in the next part. And also this counter shaft, how this whole thing is made, I'll explain to you in the next part. So stay tuned guys, and don't forget to subscribe my channel and turn on the notifications so that you won't miss out how I assemble this thing on. So stay tuned guys. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Alright guys, while I was waiting for the shaft, what I was doing was getting the tire punctured repair. So it was kind of challenging to get this thing out of the rim. It was very hard, very difficult, I would say that. So I got it out of the rim, and the other one still dismounted up. I need to get that also out and get this repaired. So hopefully in the next video this will be repaired. Stay tuned.